All right, I'm doing a live, I guess. Lisa's up there, but she won't make it to the live, so that means, well, appreciate you leaving that note there, Lisa. It's a rainy day. I mean to tell you, it's a rainy day. Now, there was 4 in here, 3 in the house. Nobody leaving no comments. Yeah, it's been a gloomy afternoon. This day started out sunny, but boy, it didn't last. Didn't last at all. Just got back up in the 70s, which I was glad to see. But I'm still wearing my jacket around the house. It's I don't know. I guess it's got something to do with the blood getting thin or something, or maybe it's just because I'm old. Tina, how you doing, dear? Oh, yeah, I've been cold. 27. Couldn't handle that. 27. Oh, gee whiz. And I'm complaining when it gets down in the 40s. Oh, boy. 27. I can't even, I don't know if it's ever been that cold here or not. It's got down it got down to 20, 28 or 29 one time, but those times are few and far between. I'm looking good. Oh, in Indiana, yeah, I guess it can get cold up there. Um, I've been down. I hadn't been out of the state. The last time I was out of Florida was in 2007, something like that. And that's when I went to get my wife up in North Carolina. She spent a couple with her sister, her oldest sister. And I went back up there to get her after a couple of weeks. And that's the last time I was in North Carolina. I wish I could go back just one more time. But it is what it is. I decided I'd do a live today. I can't go out and sit on the deck. I would have been baking in Florida heat. Actually, it's not that. A lot of people think it's hot here, but it's warm, but it's not like terribly hot. I don't, most of the time it don't get out of the 80s. I'm trying to remember, but I can't pick. I miss Florida. Got family in Nokomis. Okay. I miss North Carolina, but I couldn't handle the winters up there anymore. I used to. I thrived in the cold weather. Cold weather was my favorite time of the year. But here in about the last 5 years, cold weather is pretty bad. Well, where's everybody at? Seems like it's only just you and me, Tina. Why have I got that? Why have I got that cotton picking? I just noticed my other markers going. Let me shut that thing down. That's what I'm going to do. Yep. That don't need to be sitting there running me looking at it, not looking at it. There it goes. Yeah, the only reason I got that second computer, there's a couple things on there I can't figure out how to get over to my new computer, which is not a new computer, but it's just a better one than what I had. But why ain't it turning off? It says shutting down. But there's a couple of things on there, and one of them is my email account. Some people tell me how smart I am with these computers, but I'm not smart at all. If I was smart, I would know how to get that email account switched over to this computer. But I can't figure out how to. Oh, golly, man. This is Wednesday. This might be a bad day to do a live. I wondered if you have both computers on, if that's why you can't do live. No, but well, the other computer it's on another. Uh, it doesn't affect this one. Matter of fact, I can use both of them at the same time. I just have them like what do you call it when you I'm drawing a cotton picking blank. What am I? Let me get rid of that. But I'm live, dear. I'm doing live right now. I can't. I don't know if I can do a live on that computer. That's an old computer there. It's that thing's probably 15 years old. Would surprise me a bit. This one here is about 5 years. The one I'm using is about 5 years old. But I can't afford those new computers. I would like to have a new. I would like a computer that has 16 megs of RAM on it. This one here's only got 8. You're private because you're using too much. Oh, I don't. Well, well, now limited how many hours I can do a month on StreamYard because I went ahead and paid about $25 for the month. That's why I've got that. My logo can be up there, and I can do other things. You're on your phone. I sure enough can't figure out how to do that stuff on the phone. Now, I was told that this is the one that I've got, but my daughter says it's a low-end smartphone, and that I can't do stuff on that phone that some of you guys can do on y'all's. Matter of fact, anytime I go on my bank account, check my bank account online, I have to do a two-step verification code, and what they do, they send a code to my phone. Then I have to put the code in before it would let me get into my bank account, which I hate. I don't like that at all. I just want it to go straight to it, but it doesn't. They're not going to change their ways just to suit me. But there's 9 people in there. Come on, folks. Chime in with the comments. Just me and Tina here. Oh, man. But, yeah, I can do stuff with this that I like. Like I can do here that I really like. Like I've got something. Let's see, I got a clip here. I'm going to play it for you. It's called the Belly Button Challenge. And this little girl is doing that. I guess she's about 12 there. Now she's 15 now, and she's in gymnastics. And she will probably be in the 2024 Olympics. But watch this belly. Ain't no way I could even start to do that. Watch this.
This is the Belly Button Challenge. You reach your hands all the way behind your back and try and touch your belly button. And don't forget to subscribe.
Now, I'm telling you, I think she's about 12 there. I've been following her for a long time. But she's 15 now. I think she just got her learner's permit to start driving, but has a good shot at being in the Olympics in 2024. I hope she makes it. I've noticed that most of the gymnastics girls, they're smaller in stature and they're.
This is the Belly Button Challenge.
That wasn't supposed to do that. But and she's kind of tall for a gymnast, and she's not overweight or anything, but she's filling out, put it that way. But I really like watching her. I've watched a lot of her videos that she was like 6 or 7, and she lives in Atlanta, Georgia. So I like watching the gymnastics. I don't know why you don't see much men's gymnastic stuff on YouTube, but not like there is on the girls' side. But I really like her, Hey, were you ever able to figure out getting your video to fit full screen? No, uh, I haven't figured it out. I I wish I could go to a camera store somewhere where they sell these things and get one of them to do it for me. I can't figure it out. I want it to be full screen. That's why when I play here, I'll show you. Uh, I'm gonna put up a clip here that, and you'll see how it doesn't fill out the screen like it's supposed to. I'm gonna put it on there. Here it goes. And you see it don't go all the way across. Matter of fact, I can look at you on one side or the other. But that I want it to be full screen, and I don't know how. I can't figure out how to do it. And where is, here it is. I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not, but I wear these cameras out. I don't look. Can you see? Look at that button on the bottom. See that little white dot right in the middle of that button? That's a hole that's punched through the rubber on the thing that this is waterproof. But with that hole in that thing, and that the reason it gets a hole in there is because I punch that thing with my fingernails. Because I punch it, I can't get it to come on by just pushing it. I have to push on my fingernail to get it to go deeper. But it's not waterproof when it's like that. Of course, I'm not planning on going in the water with it anyway. Where's Marty? Oh, there's Marty. Son. Neck's still giving you problems, I guess. Contact the Geek Squad at Best Buy. They would be able to help you and probably do it over the phone. Well, I don't know. The phone thing is, I have a hard time doing anything over the phone. It's just, I can hear it, but I can't understand it. And so I can't do stuff on the phone that I normally would do. You know, I see some people like Steel Scrap Kingdom. He does all his videos and stuff on the phone, and he uploads and downloads on it and all that stuff. My hat's off to him. I can just barely answer this phone if I'm quick enough to figure out where it's at on there. But I'm mainly on because when I'm out riding around on my scooter, if something happened or something, I can call the house. Maybe I can call the house. I have to fiddle with it. Sometimes if I need to call, I will, my hat's crooked. There. Sometimes if I'm out and I need to call, I have to, if somebody's handy around that I think knows what they're doing, I'll get them to call for me. And that's not good because I've seen some people use somebody's phone and then run with it. Of course, I couldn't catch them if that happened. Have another sip of coffee. Um, Weekend, lots of pain still. Man, I hope they can get that straightened out for you. You're too young to be having problems like that. Way too young. Man, I never had any. The only problems I had early on was my hearing. My hearing was going bad, but that was something that happened was still in the service in the army. Um, and I can't stand a stiff neck. Man, I'll tell you what. I'd rather have leg pain, arm pain, anything but a stiff neck. Pain management. People tell me I ought to have pain management. There's nothing to manage, really. I mean, it hurts. It hurts. My threshold's more. My tolerance to it is not. Can't hardly turn my neck without hurting. Yeah, I hate that. Hello. Oh, hey, scrapping together. Gosh, I ain't seen you in a while, my friend. I'm still trying to get over that COVID-19 I had. I still can't walk. Get them a call, and I know they can help you for sure. And with the thing, I think of something so simple they may not even charge you. I do believe they make house calls, and that's I can't hardly afford a nickel. Pre-COVID, you could eat your computer in. No, not I have to depend on somebody else to do stuff for me like that. Shingles, oh my God. My brother had that, and I know somebody else that had it, and that was terrible. I've had a shingle shot vaccine. Yeah, I ain't seen you in a while scrapping together. It's been a while. Oh, there's only a few of you guys that comes in pretty regular, but some of you, y'all here and there, and of course, I'm glad to see you anytime. In your eye, holy crap. I can't imagine that. When my brother had it, it was all around his stomach and chest and on his back. I didn't know you could get it in your eye. But I guess you can get it pretty much anywhere. Pre-COVID, you could even take. Oh, okay, I done read that. Have they checked to see if you could get it? I was talking to Marty. I lost mine. You would think they would give you a muscle relaxer. Every once in a while, my daughter would give me one if I'm having a lot of tightness and stuff. And that stuff puts me to sleep. Oh. in your eye. I can't. That's got to be painful. Really, that has got to be painful. But yeah, it's been a rainy day, and I'm glad I was. Golly, Ned, what time is it? 5:30. I guess it's about time for it to start getting dark. But it was looking like this though 2 hours ago when it started raining. That's about the time I thought I'd go out for a ride. But I ain't gonna do it. But yeah, oh, sorry about that, folks. This might be a bad day for a live stream. Nerve damage. I hope that's not permanent scrapping. I'm glad I don't have to deal with. Of course, I got insurance and it pays for some of my stuff, but just about everything that I need. Matter of fact, these things here. What is that? What is? Oh, it's reflecting. How did it do that? Where is it? Do y'all see up the top of that thing? It's like a mirror, but where is it? What the heck is that? It's showing a fireplace and I don't. That's a blooming mistress doing that. What is that? There's nothing up there that it's green. Oh, you know what? If I had a green screen behind me, it would be showing that background. That's green up there, and that's why that's doing. Oh God, look at that. Oh, that's making almost tempting me to get a green screen. I can't afford it. What about that? Look at that. That's the background. That's one of StreamYard's backgrounds, and it's showing it. I want to do it with this since it's no, it ain't doing it with that. Well, I was showing this. These are foam dressings, and these things, it's like $17 for this one package, and they sent me. I guess I got 5 packages like this. So the VA don't pinch on the supplies and stuff, and I need those foam dressings, to put on where I've got a plate, where I got the blisters and stuff on my toes and stuff. Hey Manuela, I didn't see you there, dear. Well, yeah, they let him suffer there. They're not too concerned about. We have an inch of snow and it's still coming down. Wow, couldn't handle that. Oh, Manuela, you're up late. It's what is it, 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock? I got this one subscriber that's in somewhere close to Japan, and that's about 10 hours difference in our time and their time. Ukraine, I've got a subscriber in Ukraine, and she's not on here today. Well, it's midnight where she's at now in Ukraine. She's a student there. Well, I don't know. She graduated, so I don't know what she's still doing there. She's from Bangladesh. Just came in, woke up, and saw the note. Oh, you mean it's notifying you guys? Manuela says I need a girlfriend. I got girlfriends. I got Manuela, and I got Darlene. I got Tina. So I got girlfriends. They're friends and they're girls. So that makes them a girlfriend. I asked my grandson, my baby grandson, I said, you got any girlfriend? He said, no. I said, you got any boyfriend? No. And I said, well, are they your friends? He said, yes. Don't that make them a girlfriend? he don't like that. He definitely ain't interested in girls right now. Of course, my middle grandson, I started to worry about him. He started, he was in the senior year before he ever had a girlfriend or showed any interest in any girls. But dang, when he got out of high school, he hit the road running. And he's not had any good luck with girls. Now, this one he's with now, it's pretty serious. What links? My video screen. Oh, what links you talking about there? Now wait a minute, Napaluski. Is that your last name? I guess that's your last name. I guess that's your last name. I hope the sun's shining tomorrow. I need to get out. I hadn't been out in over a week. I keep threatening to go, and today I was seriously going to do it, and then it started clouding up. I asked my grandsons if they got girlfriends. They say no. How old are your grandsons, Tina? I love maps. Oh, okay. That's not either one then. That's just your Naparuski. Yeah. All right. That explains that name. I've been trying to figure out what it was. She gets on me every once in a while when I make a verbal slip or something, or say something she don't think she'll get me. But you know what? That's y'all's right to do so. Anytime you want to jump in there and 9 and 10, oh no, they're not interested in girls right now. No. My youngest grandson's 12, so he might start. he might start in a year or two. I can't, from the 80s, would add Usky to end of words like Brewski. Okay. I'm glad you told me that. Okay. Like a brewski, not brewski. Okay. that that's cute. Oh, I wished I had more. I wished I had a granddaughter. Well, I've got my adopted granddaughters, like Christy on Crazy Family. That they're well, and then the two girls, Alina and Rianne, and they're not on here right now. I guess probably Christy's not home from work yet, maybe. But anyway, not many folks dropping in today. Maybe Wednesdays are not a good day for me to do that. I had pretty good live stream. I guess it was last Thursday. I still need to take that banner down behind me there. Boy, what a waste of effort and money that was. I'd love to have the money back. But that's what I get for not knowing metrics and standard American size and stuff. My 20-year-old grandson keep telling me he's going to make me a great grandma, and I just turned in looking really stern and say, you wouldn't know what to do. Maybe not. Maybe so. I got to scratch my back with my coat. I reach that thing with the zippers across my back. I hadn't had a good back scratching since before my wife passed away. And and it's itching. But that comes from me not being able to take decent baths. I have got to figure out something with this bath situation. My email address, yes, send me the links. junkdobber@gmail.com. Or you can send it to, I hate the way this sounds, but shitdobber, SHITDOBBER at gmail.com. I use that. He just turns red and takes off. Have you talked with Luke? I haven't been over there. I would love to get over and see Lucille. No way to get I don't. This my daughter got a new car. Well, it's not a new car, but it's new to her. Ain't got about 20-something thousand miles on it. But she got this new car, and it's smaller than the one she had. And I can't believe she got that thing. Cause hey, Cindy, because right at this point we don't even know if they can get me in that thing to go to my doctor's appointment. So I don't know how that's going to work out. And actually, she should have got a van. Because if she'd have got a bigger car, they can put a carrier on the back of it for my scooter. But she don't think about that stuff. I remember one time she got a fancy pickup trucks. with big wheels on it and all that crap. Yeah, but my daughter is the one that has to transport me to the doctor. If she can't get me in it, what am I going to do? You know that. I mean, that's a given. It's like a lot of things around here. They have to take, like when she first come up on this house to rent, she didn't even think about me not being able to get in. I have never been in the 3 rooms in this house because they're on a different level and I can't get up and down them steps. So my daily work isn't 10 minutes, but 1 point. Holy crap. That's a long commute, Manuela. Christy's working from home. I don't know. If I can't get in that car, I don't know how she worked it out. Because it was tight squeeze for me to get in and out that door. Um, on the Dodge. So I don't know. And I got to make this doctor's appointment on February 3rd because me getting a ramp and everything for the deck entails me going to the doctor. He's got to see me first. He just can't give me a prescription for without seeing me first. Yeah, that hour and a half, that stinks. Holy crap, that's 3 hours a day. Gee whiz. And you was like, what? You was 10 minutes. Yeah, and you know what? That adds to your expense too. You know, that gas, I don't know what it costs in how much is gas? Well, let's see, y'all got liters. How much is a liter in Berlin? Uh, I would imagine it's more than what we're paying here. Uh, how much is a liter of gas, Manuela, in Berlin? It seemed like it always in Europe that the gas was always more expensive. Y'all don't call it benzene, uh, petrol. Come on, Manuela, how much is a gallon of our liter of gas? I used to have a driver's license for Europe when I was in the Army. I didn't drive. The only thing I drove though was military stuff. I never drove a civilian car or anything. $1.20 per liter. Well, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Dang. That surprises me. I figured it'd be up around €2 or more. That's about is Cindy. 269, 279, 249. Yeah, Tina, it's gonna be a tough cookie to crumble. And she was supposed to take me out today and see if we can get me in it. I don't know, and I definitely got to make that appointment with that doctor. Actually, they screwed up. My podiatrist appointment is on the 3rd at 9 o'clock. My doctor's appointment is at the same at 9:30. There's no way, even if they take me in on time, she's not going to get done with me in 30 minutes because she's got to take my bandages off and check all that and rebandage and whatever else she does, and that's not going to happen in 30 minutes. Plus, it's all the way on the other side of the complex. So I guess I need to call the podiatrist and see if I can get that switched or something. I don't want to miss either one of them, but if push comes to shove, I'll miss the podiatrist and go to the doctor because all my medications and all my prescriptions need renewing. Plus, he has to chew me out about my A1C. I'm sure my A1C is not going to be good, but again, it may. No, there ain't many mom and pop gas stations left. They can't compete with these chains. They just can't. They don't have the volume. One liter is 0.26 a gallon. How did you figure that out? I guess I could figure it out with a calculator. $1.44 per gallon of. Dang, that's cheap. All right, what's going on with that? Yes, my VA, they have me like a small bus, but I don't think they come up and pick you up. Just an individual person. They will take, if my appointment's in Gainesville, I have to go to the clinic here and get on the bus here that morning, and they'll take me to Gainesville and they'll bring me back. But it's up to me to get to and from the clinic here. You're right, Sandy. Since this COVID thing, it's changed a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that that used to be you just walk in. Now, you can't do that now. There's somebody sitting on the door, and you got to tell them where and what for and all that stuff. They not get in. And if you say, well, I got to make an appointment, well, here's the number. Call the number. Well, good luck with that. It's just hard to do. Hey, there's some of you guys that wasn't here a while ago when I played that belly button challenge. I want y'all to see that. But watch this kid. She's a gymnastics student, and she's at a level 10 now. She's 15, but in this video, she's about 12, I think. But she's extremely good and probably will be in the Olympics in 2024. Watch this thing right quick. I'm going to put it up there for you.
This is the belly button challenge. You reach your hand all the way behind your back and try to touch your belly button.
Can you believe that? I can't get over that. I've been watching that kid for a long time. Her name's Whitney, and I can't pronounce her last name. I just call her Whitney B. And if you follow gymnastics and stuff on the Olympics, she's friends with Sean Johnson, and she was a gold medalist in the Olympics in 2008, I believe it was. But yeah, I can't imagine being able to do that. But let's see, bummer. Yeah, I tell you what, when I was in the military, I didn't realize it at the time that's the best insurance you can get. Number one, it's cheap, it's free. And I had no idea about it. I don't know why I waited so many before I started with it. I didn't start with it till about 3 or 4 years ago. You're probably in a bigger, Cindy, you're probably in a bigger city or something there. Ocala's not that big of a city. So it's police channel with your thumbs up. Oh, had a chest pain, but it's on my right side. Oh, wow. Maybe that's gas. I don't like pains in the chest. But yeah, give me these, guys. Wish you could give me 2. Something about Massachusetts near Boston, more of a, yeah, that they would have that. And they probably got VA facilities all around town there, so Massachusetts. Boston. More of a metropolis. Yep. But yeah, I thank God I've got the VA. Because even with my regular, I have insurance. It's with Aetna. And when they send me stuff like this, you know, that even this, I can't pronounce, hydrophilic foam dressing. It's but it's treated or something. I don't know, but yeah, my insurance wouldn't pay for that stuff. I'd have to go down to the drugstore and buy it. or get it on Amazon. Our public transit, we have city buses now, and we've only had those about 5 or 6 years when they finally got it. Hey, Barbara, how you doing, dear? Hey, Fantab, Mary Beth, how's your brother? How's Paul? Oh, leg pain. How's Paul doing? Oh, and by the way, guys, I got a letter from the government telling me that they offset my $600 stimulus, which means they took it. But now when the $1,200 one was out, they didn't send me a letter about that one, but I'm assuming it. Good. Oh, now, Barbara, your husband's not doing well, is he? Still praying for her brother. There you go. You know what? See how y'all put these comments up, then you put in these little icons and stuff, and I can't figure out how to do that. Of course, I hadn't really tried that hard. Manuela, I was looking at some photos. All right, scrapping together. I'm so glad you stopped by, my friend. Come again. Blood pressure seems to support it. It is still on 1% and it is around 9. Oh my goodness. Is he having signs of dementia, Barbara? I was thinking that I had maybe the beginnings of that, or Alzheimer's, and they run some tests on me, and the lady that run the tests, she come back, said, quit worrying about it. No way, no how. You're not even close to being like that. She told me I was sharp as a tack. Maybe she ain't used to sharp tack. but she did. She told me I was sharp as a tack. But I'm just slow getting my brain wrapped around stuff. I wished I could start using a different software for my video editing, but matter of fact, I make it again. She's his brother at night. Thinks I am someone else. Okay. She's his brother. Gee, Barbara, I'm so sorry. Uh, Thank you, Thomas. So many of my subscribers, so many of my YouTube family has got these health issues going on. And if you're quite young to be having some of the issues you're having, my dad passed away from Alzheimer's. It's a terrible disease. One thing that I learned from a PBS special I watched is to always remember it's the disease acting out. It's not them. Oh yeah, it's not them. It's not them. My my mother-in-law in the late stages of Alzheimer's, I was up in the mountains there and I was going through the living room and she was sitting there in a wheelchair. And at that time, my sister-in-law was still letting her, she dipped snuff. And she was still letting her dip snuff. And I walked by Ma and she said, "Who are you?" And then just spit right on me. It was funny in a way, but my first and my first thought was it hurt my feelings. But then I said, "Well, no, that's not Ma. That's not Ma." But it sees it, does it? Yeah. Some days she would have good days. Some days she would have bad days. But in the end, she wasn't having nothing but bad days. Yeah, you're right, Cindy. We could all use the prayers. And makes me feel guilty sometimes when I complain about not being able to walk and not, and then see somebody that's got dementia or Alzheimer's or other major health issues like, uh, and Mary Beth, she's not in the greatest of health either, you know. Um, so I need to stop, think about stuff sometimes and realize that I'm pretty dang fortunate. I am fortunate. I'm still this side of the dirt. I still got my mind. I don't, the only time I can recall not knowing people and not aware of what was going on is when I had a real high fever and I was delusional and stuff. Well, I can't experience it, full blown experience it, because I wasn't around my mother much in the end. But oh, but it's tough because me and Ma, we had such great times together over the years, and uh, but that old woman, she would not let me hug her. She would let all her kids hug her. But heck, I was her kid. I was a son-in-law, but she was more of a mama than mother was. But she wouldn't let me hug her. She would not let me hug her. I hated that. She just saw a documentary about a guy age 60 still suffering of his COVID-19 infection, which was in March. He was an alpine mountain active sportsman, so he had trained lungs, but was on ventilator. Yeah. Yeah, that's right, Barbara. Well, I'm out of walk. I just can't make this left leg work. And sometimes I'm just standing there, standing up, making coffee or something, and I just feel like I just walk right off. And sometimes I almost do it, but then that left leg starts to collapse. COVID is the same as cancer, lots of strange and unknown effects. We're only at the surface of knowing about this treating it. Well, Cindy, I don't know. It's it's a flu, isn't it? I heard that it's an influenza, just a different strain, and flu was a major killer in years gone by till they come up with these vaccines and stuff. So I don't know if it's something different than flu or not, but anyway, that's what I heard. That I I don't know. I know that's the sickest I ever been in my life, and that's the closest I ever been to dying in my life, according to the doctor. Uh, he he said, these techs around here, they're sure glad they're gonna see you getting better, because they said I was a case to be reckoned. Said I was very loud and screaming, and they didn't say if I was cussing or not. Wow, fantastic. Um, and usually when I'm in the hospital, I'm a dream patient. Some of the nurses call. But boy, that time when I was in there with COVID, okay, now, Peruski, go take your nap. We know that's what you're fixing to do. You go and take your nap, Peruski. I'm glad she come clean about that name. Oh, yeah. But I'm so glad. A lot of subscribers, 1,249, and I don't have but about 100 of you that really follow me, and I'm so thankful for that. The only reason I want more subscribers is maybe I could start making a regular paycheck every month instead of one maybe every 3 or 4 months. Um, but I'm so glad that I guys, and I'm so glad that I could come in with these live streams and pick up, 10, 15. I think I had 21 one time. But I'm so thankful for you, and I'm so glad that y'all stick with me and have stuck with me when I had COVID. I never met any grandparents. All passed before I was born. No pictures, nothing. Wow. Um, you know what? I got pictures. Um, Matter of fact, my next live, I'll show you my. I got a picture of my granddad and my grandmama on the Pearson side on their 50th wedding anniversary, and yeah, I'm thankful, Cindy. I really am. And Paul, Marybeth's brother, he's 54, so he's a young man. I wonder if it would have anything to do with your overall health when you come down with it. I don't know. I don't know. I got some comments and stuff, and again, it's comments that people's making to my email, and I ask them, why don't you make the comment on the site? And that most of them say, well, we didn't want to make anybody mad. Well, that makes sense. The scientists are learning new stuff about this crap every day. It's going to be a couple of years before they begin to figure it out. Um, but that I wish they wouldn't do that, and I would, but I can understand them not wanting to make people mad and everything. And people do. You say something bad about them, there's going to be some of you that's going to get on their case, and which I appreciate the fact that you feel that way. But I wasn't the healthiest fella when I come down with it, I was sick, but that was the only thing wrong with me. But now I'm something going on with this left leg, and I guess if I have to have stents put in, they'll send me to Gainesville to have it done. Oh, leg pain. That's the first pain I've had in my leg tonight. But which means, what was I going to tell you guys? I done forgot. There was something I was going to tell you guys. The poor suffer the most. You mean like poor financially, Manuela? And no, it don't discriminate. It sure don't discriminate. I just looked at Manuela's post there, and it's getting up close to midnight there, and it made me yawn. I'm not sleepy though. But guys, I got some more stuff I'm gonna try with these this with this StreamYard. The fact that I can pull up stuff. Um, it's just I've got so many. I don't don't know how many that will let me upload to this site so that I can pull one up. You know, like this is my outro, and you know, of course that's my intro. Uh, that's my live announcement, you know, and there's so many other things that I don't know what that'll do. Let me see. That ain't gonna do nothing. But yeah, I can't get over it now. Let me do that again, see if that was just a fluke. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see I'm peeping through on that green label on the spot? I couldn't figure out what the crap is that. That means if I put a green screen, wait a minute, it's not doing it. It's not doing. Well, let's see if it does it on this green part. Yep, it is. Oh my gosh. I would love to have a better background. I'm gonna try to get my walls looking better there. But everything I think I want to try, it's gonna cost money, so I ain't no deal there. Anyway, oh holy crap! I've been talking almost hour and 20 minutes. I reckon Spaceman Dudley. Biggest thing I have found is eat, but watch out for sweets because the medicine will mess. You know, the thing that I have the biggest problem with, like this morning, well, last night, right before I went to bed, I set up the coffee pot ready to start brewing when I got up this morning. And I looked over there and there was 4 Hershey's Candy Kisses laying over there on the counter. I don't know whose they were, where they come from, but I reached over and I snagged them suckers. And I eat them, knowing that it was going to make my sugar spotting sometime in the middle of the night. So before I went to bed, I give myself a 10-unit shot of insulin. So they laid there. I just couldn't leave them laying and go on. I had to eat them suckers. And this morning, when I went in there to turn the coffee pot, I got the hiccups. Turned the coffee pot on. There laid another kiss, Hershey's Kiss, laying there beside the coffee pot. And of course, I had to eat it. Is it God putting them things there trying to tempt me or something? I don't know. But I eat them. I can't pass when there's little tidbits laying around like that. I'll be snagging them things. But when I got up this morning, my blood sugar was 89, which no, wait a minute. This morning when I got up, it was 129. And usually, well, if I don't do nothing wrong the night before, it's around 88 to 90 something. Um, he went in on the 10th. He's been there a good while. Wow. Been there a good while. That's where I have trouble with sweets. Is my brother used to say, if you ain't supposed to have it, don't bring it in the house. Well, they bring it in the house here. And with me with type 2 and my baby grandson's type 1, there's lots of things coming in this house that shouldn't be coming in this house. Well, they never put me on the ventilator. They thought they would have to. But then I done a turnaround. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna cut out of here. This live stream will be posted early in the morning in case anybody wants to overlook it again and see what they missed or what they didn't miss. But by the way, that Reflections video I did where I was playing the Amazing Grace music, they penalized me on that video because that music, they say, was copyrighted. Now, I don't know how in the world they got that, because it says it was copyright claimed by Honky Tonk Girl. Now, that music was made by Mundharmonika Quartet from Austria. So how they don't know. I ain't gonna kick on it anyway, because I could still run it, but I just wasn't being monetized with it. I wished I could play music. I get myself a postman check option and pause for myself. I wouldn't know how to do that. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I appreciate all of you, and I'm getting where I enjoy live streams. Good. I know some people that have one every day, but that seems like a bit much to me. All right, guys, I'm out of here, and I will play my